Peace, light, and love, YouTube. How you doing, fam? What's going on? What's going on? It's your man, J-Pharaoh. I'm here to do a read for the collective. I want to use Maj. He got the T's, the Chosen Ones, 144 Oracle deck. Get us a nice read here for the day. I don't know how it's Monday. I don't know how your Monday is going along today, or whatever day you have going on when you see this video. But you know, I'm really interested, very curious in knowing what cards come out for myself in part of the collective. Because God, today has been a day where you got getting good things going, and that's one thing I will say, and I'm really grateful for. Lots of good things going on today. But it's also been just a lot of energies. I feel like a lot of energies coming from other people. Are you experiencing that today? Have people kind of just been maybe in your way? People just kind of been present in what you're doing, staring at you. Kind of, right before you go to do something, there are two other people pop out of nowhere, heading the same direction. People just kind of just been like they can't help themselves, right? 111 on the clock. They can't help themselves, man. For us in the collective, man, we already know this. Long time, we already know, it's a lot. When we pull up, man, like I said in another video, when we pull up, we bring heaven. And, it's like everybody got their cup out because they like, oh, I'm going to give me a little cup of heaven. I need me a little cup of heaven. Oh, there he go. There she go. Let me go get my cup of heaven. But a lot of times, they're not even that conscious to know about the shit. Like, a lot of times, they're not even consciously stalking you. It's like people subconsciously, unconsciously stalk us. It's like we're famous, and we may not even be famous. You may not be famous watching. You are famous watching this. Put a brother on, man. I can do something. But anyways, it's like when we go places, I know this for sure from my own experience. It's like people react to me and respond to me like I'm famous, and they don't even know who I am. And I'm like, and a lot of times they can't even see me, but they can feel me. Like, they were all the way on the other side of a building, and I'm coming from the other side of the building, and it's like they would just be sitting there all the time. People just kind of be sitting in these random ass places. Don't be moving. I'm like, why the fuck you just sitting there? Oh, it's none of my business. I don't care. Like, I don't care. It's none of my business. And then as soon as I kind of pull up to the scene, these people start moving, and they move to be precisely in my way. It's like you couldn't have kept it moving before I even pulled up and not been in my way. Or you were standing still sitting there for who knows how long before I got here. Why now that I'm here, all of a sudden you've been activated and you're moving around and you seem to be drawn, and everything you do just happens to be all up in my mother bleeping way. I mean, let's see. I'm really curious to see what this is, but I speak much encouragement to all of us. Much encouragement to all of us. Ooh, what did I just say? First card out, enemies. Come on, first card out, enemies. Come on, yo. This is confirming what I'm just saying out my mouth. Like these people, like they so attracted to us that I like. They hating on this, that, the third. I'm like, God dang. What you so mad for? Why are you so mad? 333 on the clock. They kind of see us and like, why are you so perturbed? Why are you so focused on what we've got going on in our neck of the woods? Like, a lot of times for us in the collective, we mind our business. We are not nosy people. We don't care what other people are doing, right? Like, we just don't care. I know for sure for myself, I just don't. I don't have half of a bleep. Really don't. I don't care. But yet these enemies, they see us and they're attracted to a light, and these people always trying to compete with us. They always trying to get attention from us. It's so pathetic. I mean, I talk to God, like, God, I know this is humans are your creation, made in God's image, so I try to be like, God, you love humans. There got to be something lovable about us. Something got to be lovable about humans. God love them. But I know for a lot of us in the collective, like, these enemies, man, it's nothing new. It's just today it's kind of been a day where I've been really having to tell myself, okay, Joshua, you've been here before. You've dealt with these type of energies before. When you got it, man. And people are going to try to, try to dim your light. People are going to try to compete with you to make themselves feel better. They're going to try to make you feel small because your energy is so big that you make them feel small. We don't mean to make people feel small. That's not our intention at all. A lot of times we are the ones that's encouraging people, right? We're the ones lifting people up, wanting to speak life and speak, good things for people. But a lot of times people, do they want to do that for us? A lot of times they don't. A lot of times people will love us and we'll recognize that God is within us and want to celebrate that for us. A lot of times people do celebrate us, but like today, I've been feeling like these enemies, man. Like people, it's like in the Matrix when people were turning to Mr. Smith. You just be driving past people and no other cars seem to get their attention. They see you. All of a sudden they want to compete. They keep on wanting to be all around you. You could be no cars behind you. And you got, you might like to drive with a car length in between you and the car in front of you, and say there's no cars behind you. There's be a car coming up, and they don't want to get behind you, already going a good speed, with only a little bit of space between you and the car in front of you. They want the space, that little space right in front of you, and it's all nobody behind you, and you're not going slow or nothing like that. But they want that little bit of space in between where you and the car in front of you are. People do that to me so often. And I promise you, it feels so, pathetic. It's like, yo, I can't stand it, man. I go into a store, stores be empty. When I leave a store, it's like 5 people in the store. I get in line, there's nobody in the line. When I leave the line, it's like 5 people in the line. I can't stand it, man. I cannot stand it. I hate it. I pray to God all the time. I'll pull up to a store. Nobody else comes to the store, but it's somebody who was walking. They crossed the highway, went down the block, and they walk at the same time to come to the door, meet you at your driver's door, walking past you as you getting out your car to walk into the store. It's like they didn't timed it. They done walked halfway from across town just to time it perfectly to meet you as you open your door to walk into a store you just drove to. And so you get in the store and they're looking around at you. You turn the corners and they happen to be there. And you can feel their energy all pressed up on you. They thinking all these things about you, looking at you, staring at you. What should we do about this? I'm hearing. Time to shine. This is why, because we shining, man. Come on, baby. Woo! Now, come on now. I don't know if you're a psychic person or whatever, but you got to peep there. There's a message coming through with these cards. There's a strong correlation between the words that I'm speaking and the cards that's coming out, baby. Check out Maji Got the Tea on YouTube. Check her out. Maji Got the Tea. It says Maji the High Priestess. What she her former show name. She is the High Priestess. Check out her website too, www.majistea.com. MAJIST.com. Time to shine, baby. Time to shine. That's why these enemies have been doing what they're doing, like I said, they've been doing today. They flocking like moths to the light because we're shining. We're shining. And this is confirmation. I said, God, I need to hear the word for this because I'm focusing my mind. I'm like, okay, Joshua, keep your light bright, man. I literally keep my force field up, keep myself going. Because I know that people have been reacting to the power within me. People have been competing with me because they can feel the astronomical power of God that flows through me, that flows through us. That's how people do this. They react to it. They see there's something different about us, so they react. And a lot of times people are going to love us because they can feel that something is different about us. And a lot of times they are going to not like us. They want to compete with us. They're going to want to be our enemies because we're shining, because it's our time to shine. So because it's our time to shine, we're going to attract everything. We're going to attract a lot of things, the light and the dark. So, it's really a matter of keeping our heads up. And that's what I've been telling myself. I say, you know what? These people out here acting like this today, it's just confirming that I'm shining bright like a star. This just confirms that I'm shining bright. I know I'm shining bright. I'm out here feeling good, looking good, doing good things. That's why they hating. That's why these people who don't even know me are making a scene just to get some attention from me. It's so pathetic, man. I'm like, ugh, you human. It's like for real. Like I promise you, I already know a lot of the messages that I get is that I am not a regular human. Like I'm not. Like I wouldn't be wrong to say I'm not human. And a lot of us with our spiritual destinies that have come here as chosen ones, we identify as that in that way. Now, hey, people like, look at this man, clearly human, saying he's not a human. Hey, when you know, you know. What I'm saying is I'm not what these regular humans are. No way. No way in the world with 10 o'clock. We are not regular humans. I don't know. I mean, it takes God to love these other things running around here. Anyways, it's our time to shine. And that is why, like I've been saying since 10.5 minutes ago when I started this video, that it's like today's been a thing where, people have been acting like we're famous and they don't even know us. Because we're shining. People are staring at us. People are doing all this stuff to go out their way to get just a little bit of attention from us. Just a little bit of attention. We're shining bright. That's why when we drive down the street, even though all the other cars went down the street, ain't have a problem. There's gonna be a person who's gonna feel like, oh, they didn't see us. They gotta do something. We pull up to the scene. People gotta do stuff. We go to the store. People come into the store. We get in line. People go get in that line. And it's, God really just says it's such a blessing. It's such a privilege to have this type of anointing, to have this type of power. And yes, it's true. But at the same time, it's like, whoa. I'm so tired of these humans. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Ah. You ever be growing up, you used to watch the TV shows and there'd be like these characters who were like not human, they have inhuman bodies or whatever, and they be talking about humans like humans are so disgusting. I so get it. It's like, it takes God to love humans. It takes God to love humans. All right, here's our last card. We've got deja vu. Deja vu. And a lot of this is deja vu. What I'm getting from here is we've done this before. Like I said before earlier in the video, it's not our first time. We've done this stuff before. Many of us, what I'm pulling on is that we are, ancient beings. Our souls have been around for thousands of years. Right? And it's not talking crazy. It's big truth. If you don't know, that's on you. Why are you so stupid? No offense if you are like just wanting to know about some things. I don't mean to be whatever, but a lot of people come across our channels, us YouTubers, and when we have like spiritual messages, they really want to judge like, oh my God, what is he talking about? Like, did you hear that stuff he's talking about? For anyone who says that shit about me, what I'm saying is I'm not the stupid one. You are. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I haven't been a human before. I've been on this planet before this lifetime. I am not a regular human. I am indeed a special creation along with many other special creations made by God. And we've done this stuff before. We know this world. We've done Earth before. And we're back to help the other people trying to figure it out. Okay? Of course, we've got our own lessons, our own karmic lessons and karmic, situations to play out. Yes. But a lot of us are creations that were placed on Earth for humanity's sake, for the planet's vibrational sake, and that's just is what it is. And I know that about myself, and many of us know that about ourselves. And people can criticize that, they can, judge it however they might, and hey, that's your prerogative. So, deja vu, a lot like I was saying earlier in the video, as I've been going through my day and just trying to figure, what are these energies? I've been telling myself, all right, you've done this before. You know what's up. You know what's your light. You're shining bright. You're seeing these things. It's like, how many times I'm going to have to go through the same stuff, reactions from these people? And thank God, a lot of us have the abilities where we can see things before they happen, right? So we know, like, we'll get a message that when we get to the store, it's going to be something like this, that, or another. A lot of times, about 5 seconds before a car does something to get my attention, I'll kind of get a sense of, oh my God, somebody's about to get on my nerves. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. And I'm looking, and boom, there goes the person doing some shit to get on my nerves. I'm like, yep, there you go. There you go. You little human. There you go. I smelled you coming. There you go. I already smelt it. Do you ever do that? Ever happen to you? That happened to a lot of us. Like, you'll get that psychic insight, a premonition, seconds or a minute. It might be a day or a week or a month or whatever before. But a lot of times, I was kind of, or maybe I'm in the environment and somebody's about to enter the environment in about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and I'll get a message, somebody who's going to really be focusing on me, whose energy I'm not going to like, is about to make themselves known in 10 seconds. I just know it's about to happen in 10 seconds. And I sit there and I just wait. Sometimes I get a number of how many seconds, I'll count down. If I don't know how many seconds, but it's about to right happen right in there, I just pause and wait for the person to show themselves. So deja vu, time to shine in enemies, We've done this before. These enemies are only activating because we're shining, baby. We're shining. We've done this before. This shit seems so old. We've done this before. These humans are so boring. We've dealt with them before. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. We're shining out here, baby. Back of the deck energy. Tarot reader. I always use this card for me a lot of times. This is my confirmation that the message I just put down is the message you should be picking up. Because there's some truth to it. Tarot reader. I always get this confirmation for when it comes out. That the message I was just channeling, the message I was tuning into is the message that I should be saying. I'm doing a good job. On the right track. My 222 card. Let's just keep it going, man. Let's just keep it shining. It's like, when are they going to learn? When are they going to learn? They'll never do us better than we do us. They'll never do us better than we do us. It's like, get it through your head. You will never do me better than I do me. If people, it's like, come on, we're going to shine bright regardless. Let's tell them. We're going to shine bright regardless, baby. It doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable they get. It doesn't matter what the lying, the smear campaigns. They're trying to embarrass us. They're trying to, slow us down, try to sabotage us. It's not going to work. Middle finger go up and it stay there. Peace, light, and love. I love y'all, fam. Let's keep shining bright, baby. Keep shining bright. Peace.